Welcome to Frequency Matters, the RF and Microwave Update series. I'm Pat Hindle, and I'm here with my co-host Eric Heim. In this episode, we're going to take a look at our February satellite and radio communications issue. The cover story is written by authors from Olin College and led by one of our editorial review board members, Whitney Lohmeyer. And it's a great story because it reviews the current broadband satellite communications market and covers some of the current studies that they've made about the industry. So it has a great market size projections and some of the constellation reviews that are being deployed. Eric, what do we have for other technical features and special reports?
Thanks, Pat. The satellite market is growing nicely with lots of opportunities. And we've got a special report from ADI entitled Surviving the Great Commercial Space Shakeout, with a good discussion of how they view the industry life cycle and what they expect will influence the future direction for the commercial market. The article also discusses some of the emerging applications in space and on the ground and how ADI's product and capability portfolio will support this growing market. On a more tactical side, we've also got an article from Hughes that describes their HughesNet Fusion network, which combines LTE and satellite networks to provide users with the benefit of lower latency from the LTE network combined with the lower costs of satellite transport. And the article gets into what they've done to make the system user-friendly and cost-effective.
So turning to the news, I saw a couple companies that are investing in new facilities, including Rohde & Schwarz, and they're laying the foundation for further development and production of their cutting-edge technologies in Germany. They have an ambitious large-scale project called Neuvo Zud, if I'm saying it right in German, which I think means building south. And the company is investing more than 60 million euro into the project at their Memmingen location. The groundbreaking took place February 6th, so not too long ago, and it's expected to complete by mid-2024. This location already has 1,800 employees, so they're really expanding there and going to employ many more people and advance their production and development efforts in that area. And also, Gallium Semiconductor announced the opening of their cutting-edge manufacturing facility in Laguna, Philippines. The inauguration was held on February 3rd, and the new production line boasts the latest in RF power transistor technology designed to serve their customers worldwide. The Gallium Semi team is committed to providing world-class RF power amplifier devices in DFN, QFN, ACC, and ACP packages. So, Eric, what did you see in the news?
Well, in keeping with our satellites theme, I see that General Atomics Aeronautical Systems, in conjunction with several arms of the DoD, flight tested an MQ-9A Reaper drone equipped with a LEO SATCOM command and control system. So that promises to add capabilities and expand the footprint of that platform. I see that Hensoldt and Fraunhofer are collaborating on a space surveillance radar that will use a global network of ground-based radar systems to detect and track space debris. And that's a topic growing in importance. And finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention MACOM announcing an agreement to acquire the assets and operations of OMIC in France.
So turning to events, I just returned from DesignCon in Santa Clara, California. That's the high-speed digital event, and attendance was very good. The first day was extremely busy. Everybody was upbeat in the industry, so I think returning to in-person events is really coming back strong. So it looks good for IMS in San Diego in June. Several companies are now demonstrating 212 gigabit per second transmit and receive products, so that was very cutting edge stuff. They're using some of the latest chips from Intel and some of the other competitors. So I did a show summary and I did a picture gallery, and that's on signalintegrityjournal.com. So I will be heading to Mobile World Congress Barcelona next, and we'll see the latest in mobile technology. I expect to see how some companies are furthering the 5G technology, especially in millimeter wave frequencies, and maybe some about 6G research, and I'll report back on that. I've already lined up some very good meetings with some of the leading test and measurement companies like Rohde & Schwarz and Keysight. And I also found a couple of small gems that I think will be very interesting. I found a company making transparent antennas out of carbon nanotubes, and also some work on the high frequency wireless backhaul. So I'll report back on that. And some of the other trends I'm looking forward to are Open RAN and green technologies. And we just saw that Ericsson released 4 new radios, and a lot of emphasis was on low power consumption. Eric, how about you?
Well, we've got some great online panel sessions coming up. Next week on February the 15th, I'll be moderating the panel what's the best beam steering, antenna array, and repeater technologies for 5G millimeter wave, with panelists from Anokiwave, Keysight Technologies, and Analog Devices. It'll be interesting to get their perspectives on this topic, and that should be a lively panel session. On March 22nd, we'll be hosting a panel entitled, Will Flat Panel Beam Steering Arrays Meet the SATCOM Challenge? And that'll be just after the satellite show in Washington, D.C. I'd also like to note that IMS 2023 in San Diego has open registration, so go to ims-ieee.org to sign up and make your travel plans for sunny Southern California. And that wraps up this episode. Our sponsor is RFMW, a pure play technical distributor of RF and microwave products. And remember that as a member of the industry, a subscription to Microwave Journal is free. So please visit our site and subscribe today if you're not already a reader. And thanks for watching, and join us next time for another Frequency Matters.